Have you ever looked at a lion and thought to yourself, I wish I was born a lion? Well, hold on, because we're about to blow your mind with some facts that might just change your tune. Stick around to the end, because the truth about lions will leave you roaring with regret. Note 10. Welcome to the Pride. Being born into the wrong family could be the worst thing that happens to you in life. And if you were born into a pride of lions, your life would be no exception. Lions are known for their ferocity and strength, but also for their ruthlessness and cunning. As a lion, you'd be surrounded by competition from birth, fighting tooth and nail for dominance within the pride. And it doesn't end there. Female lions can have cubs with multiple fathers within the pride, leading to complex family dynamics and power struggles. Talk about a tangled web. Number 9. The untold struggles of being a lion cub. Being born into the lion kingdom means you'd be starting out as a tiny, helpless cub. Your world would be full of danger and uncertainty as you'd need to constantly prove yourself to stay relevant. The struggle for survival would be real, as you'd have to navigate a hierarchy where the strong preyed on the weak. But there's more. As a lion cub, you'd face challenges like learning how to hunt or defend yourself against rivals. And don't forget the pressure of upholding your family's legacy. If you weren't up to par, you'd risk bringing shame to your entire pride. With so many obstacles in your way, being a lion cub would be more of a test of endurance than a walk in the park. No. 8. The dark side of being a lion. As a lion, your life would be filled with a constant struggle for power and control. While living in groups might sound appealing, the politics of the pride could get messy, with alliances shifting and rivalries intensifying. Imagine the drama and deceit of a high school cafeteria, but with sharper claws and stronger jaws. As a lion, you'd need to constantly keep an eye on your back, always ready to defend your position. It's a stressful life, and who needs that kind of drama in their day? Number 7. Why being born a lion can be a recipe for disaster. Picture this. You're a lion stuck in a shrinking habitat with limited prey and plenty of competition. Climate change is causing droughts and humans are encroaching on your territory. With dwindling resources, tensions within the pride would rise, and the threat of violence looms over the pride. Now, add to that the fact that lions are being poached for their body parts used in traditional medicine, and the situation gets even more dire. Being a lion means facing extinction firsthand, and that's a fate worse than death. No. 6. Roaring with regret. Let's say you've decided to be a lion, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Roaring is a key part of a lion's life, but it comes with its own set of challenges. Roaring is an essential form of communication, helping lions attract mates, establish territories, and intimidate rivals. But here's the catch. Each roar is unique to an individual lion. This means that every time you let out a roar, you're revealing your location and identity to the whole world. Talk about putting yourself on the line. It's like being a reality TV star without the glam squad and the paycheck. No. 5. Born to roam. If you were born a lion, you'd be destined to roam vast distances in search of food and mates. Male lions, known as tomcats, often travel hundreds of kilometers in search of a new pride to rule. They're looking to take over, not Uber. These ramblings can lead to injury, exhaustion, and even death. Not exactly the glamorous life you might have imagined. But that's not all. Female lions also roam large areas in search of prey, sometimes traveling up to 40 kilometers per night. These long journeys can be dangerous, exposing them to potential predators and harsh weather conditions. Plus, they're doing all of this while trying to protect their cubs. Talk about a balancing act. Being a lion is like being a nomad, but with sharper claws and more drama. No. 4. The price of power. If you were a lion, you'd quickly learn that being king comes at a cost. Male lions, known as sires, need to constantly assert their dominance within the pride. They do this by performing a ritual called a boop, where they gently hit their females with their paw to establish their authority. Talk about a costly display of power. But it doesn't stop there. Male lions also need to mark their territory with their urine, which can be a pungent reminder of their presence. Imagine having to pee on every tree in the neighborhood. Not exactly the hallmarks of a glamorous lifestyle. No. 3. The brutal truth about being a male lion. Let's be honest. Being a male lion is a bit like being in the Twilight Zone. When you enter the lion kingdom as a male, you're immediately thrust into a world where the odds are stacked against you. You see, male lions typically leave their birth pride between 2 to 3 years old in search of a new pride to call their own. But this journey is fraught with peril, as they face the risk of being killed by rival males guarding their own prides. In fact, studies show that around 30% of young male lions are killed during these encounters. That's a grim welcome to adulthood. But it doesn't end there. Even if you manage to avoid the territorial wars, you still have to deal with the fact that your reign as a top cat is temporary. Male lions typically only hold their dominant status for about 2 years before being dethroned by younger, stronger rivals. Talk about job insecurity. No. 2. The harrowing journey, surviving the first year as a lion. If you were born a lion, your journey to adulthood would be nothing short of a horror story. You see, the first year of a lion's life is the most dangerous period of their existence. In the wild, only about 50% of lion cubs survive to adulthood, making it one of the lowest rates of any predator species. The reasons for this are numerous and all equally terrifying. For starters, lion cubs are born into a hostile environment where they are constantly at risk of being killed by rival lions, hyenas, or even elephants. To make matters worse, lionesses give birth to their cubs during the night, adding another layer of danger to an already perilous situation. And, as if that wasn't enough, female lions can have cubs with multiple fathers, leading to complicated family dynamics and fierce competition among the cubs. Imagine the drama of a daytime soap opera, but with sharper teeth and claws. Number 1. The harsh realities of life in a pride. Being a lion means facing competition not only from outside the pride, but also within it. Lions live in groups called prides, which typically consist of related females, their cubs, and one or more males. And as a lion, you'd need to constantly prove yourself to maintain your position in the hierarchy. To add to the drama, lions are polygamous, meaning that the males within the pride compete for the favor of the females. This competition can be fierce, with males engaging in rituals such as roaring, posturing, and even fighting to establish dominance. But it doesn't end there. Lions are also vulnerable to disease and parasites, which can weaken them and make them easier prey for predators. And let's not forget the constant threat of human interference, whether it's through poaching, habitat destruction, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. As a lion, you'd need to be constantly on guard to survive. So, does being a lion really seem like the dream come true you thought it was? We'll let you decide. But one thing's for sure, being a lion is not for the faint of heart.